What's going on, guys? It's Rich. What's going on? Got Prime. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. I wanted to show you something about direct mail, right? Why I always talk about postcards, why I always talk about marketing. It's because it's the number one thing actually your job needs for you to have that freaking job, right? It's marketing. Gotta get eyeballs. Gotta get people in the door. People gotta buy. People need services. People need products, right? So anyhow, I want to show you something here. It's the weekend. Every weekend, usually Saturday or Friday, unless my daughter beats me to it, I open up the mailbox, right? And the name of the game on marketing is getting the right piece that attracts people, right? Because from the mailbox to here, I literally went trash. I got them all here. I want to show you. I got trash. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to throw this in the garbage. I'm going to keep this. So it's got to catch my eyeball. It's got to make sense. You know what I mean? It's got to get something that gets my attention to either want to open up that envelope or look at that postcard, right? So here, I want to show you here. Every freaking weekend, got my Prime here. I open up my mailbox and I have so much mail from other entrepreneurs. You know, I'm not mocking them. They want to make money, promoting either their existing business or one they're going to start, right? Or one that's already in existence. Like I said, you don't have to actually start a company. You can invest in a company, right? Or promote them, market for them, right? And then you got to get to work and market. So that's what I see in my mailbox, right? So I'll look at them. I'll go ahead and look at them, see what catches my eye, right? See if something is actually legit or if it makes sense to add it to my marketing portfolio, because I like postcards, right? So most of these are flyers. Like I said, I don't like to open up mail. So most of the letters, meaning flyers, they do end up in the trash. Just so I'm telling you, because I don't got time, 30, 40, 50 envelopes, and a lot of them, probably 90%, I don't even like them, right? They're just too much to read, doesn't make sense, right? Confusion, right? Making money should be freaking simple, I told you. You should not have to read and read and read and try to convince me, right? Making money should be simple, and when you start getting too complicated and people just like get nervous, like, oh, I have to learn something, I got to read something, and then you're just trying to throw it down my throat, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So I stick with postcards, and that's why I'm telling you guys, I advise you, right? Get something that you're excited about, something that interests you. Then the marketing part we can help you with, right? I'm going to show you some over here. Show you some over here. So today I got to get to work too, like I say. Get to work, right? So me, myself, I got to take that advice. So I have this little postcard that I created, right? A lot of times I use the company's marketing pieces, but I like to create my own. Basically, because not that I'm bored, I like to be creative, right? And I like to make something look simple. So when people get it, then they go, oh, I can do this, right? You got to be creating things as if you're a newbie, as if you never dibbled or dabbled in home income. You never dibbled and dabbled in business, right? And you want to grab something that is quick, because the whole outcome is, let's get that boss fired, right? You don't want to go back to college, or maybe you already finished college, right? And spend all that money, and then you're right back to working for somebody, right? So here's postcards. I got a lot of them here. Names, right? Names of people that want to send you money. So you got to know your resources. I got stamps over here, right? I got stamps over here. So here's what I'm telling you. You got to get the information, right? Close the video. We got to get you the information from the people that have the information to the people that don't have the information. So Fire Your Boss Production kind of is what I'm doing. I'm still learning, right? I'm still trying to figure out how we can get people to fire the boss quicker. So I'm getting the information, whether it's books, videos, plenty of videos. So you don't got to sit at a seminar, a webinar, let alone college, right? And waste a lot of time, a lot of money to learn something. You can learn it for free. So if you're not learning something for free, you're consuming your time with other stuff, and you don't want to learn, right? Okay, so the information has to go from somebody the information has to come from somebody that has the information, and it's got to funnel up to your head, but it has to make sense, right? It has to make sense. So when I'm looking at all this stuff, Some of it doesn't make sense, but I advise you at least look at it, consume it, be around it, be around something that makes sense, even though you still got to learn something, right? And eventually will resonate, eventually spark something like, wow, I can do that. Yes, you can. For 2024, yes, you can. And marketing has never been, it's been always the best way I see for you to make money, because if you start a company, you got to come up with money to build a company, to pay people, right? And then you got to market. So let's say you have to market $500, $10,000, $1,000 a month, right? Why not just market for those companies that already paid to get their company started, right? And then later when that income comes in, bam, you can diversify that into your portfolios, your incomes. That's what I want to do. I want to make enough money coming in. I mean, go get my restaurant started, or have an education platform where I can help more people, right? The more people you help, the more money you'll make, and you got to learn that. You got to learn that. All right, it's the weekend. All right, it's the weekend. I got your back. Let's fire your boss.